Welcome back to my channel. My name is Armand Plays, and welcome to Class of Heroes. It is a type of game you don't actually know. It's a type of game that actually is where you go into a school, of course, Class of Heroes by the name, and you actually look to become a type of adventurer. Now, the reason why I chose to play this is because I really enjoy it. But one thing to be noted, it's a pain in the ass to try to be able to actually play. Which, it does have a good number of customization options. You have your race customization that you see here. These are all different race types. Now, the way it works with the stat system is a little weird. Upon actually starting to try to enroll a character, you get a set number of stats. You can actually increase by a certain number of pools you get at the start. Depending on race you actually start off as, depends on what stats you have to begin with. In each different class, you actually have to upgrade those stats to meet their criteria to be able to go into. Once the choice is made, you cannot actually change it. Now, the part that's a pain in the ass, the fact is, literally this game is agony when it comes down to actually trying to get decent stats. But, sorry, as you will find out, how agonizing and painful this can be. Now, if anybody's annoyed about the FPS that's showing in the top right hand corner, I do apologize. It's something that's there because the fact is I really keep up with it. Looks like all of you new students are here. I'm Missy, and I'll be your homeroom teacher. Okay, literally, I'll summarize this so I don't have to go through all of this. I know it sounds like I'm in a rush, but literally I know I'm not gonna get too much of anyone inside this game. Basically, this is school. She is the homeroom teacher. There's a lot of different people here. You have multiple different people like him. He's basically the headmaster, sorts. At least one of the best ones there are. She's more like the librarian of sorts to help organize your classes. Now, this doesn't mean I'm going to actually play too much of this one because it is irritating as all hell to try to get anywhere inside this game. Because not only is it the stats which are the problem, which you will see in a moment, it's also the combat. It's a pain in the ass. It's not exactly the fact that it's a bad combat system. It follows the standard Final Fantasy thing where you have attack, defense, magic, stuff like that. But you do have a lot of preset characters. You have a bunch of ones with preset names, races, alignments. Alignments come in particularly as being how well they work together. You will actually have more negative influence to your stats as a group for your ultimate attacks and whatnot if you actually have opposed alignments. Like good and evil. Neutral gets along with everything, of course, because the fact that it doesn't give a fuck. As you see here, 6. I'm just going base here, choose human, basic stats. As you can see, each different one has its own separate variation of stats. But these are actually all the races you can play as. The alignment doesn't play too much with it. Let's max out our strength so we can actually see here. Warriors, you have to have a good strength for it. And as you can see, each one of the top row characters have their own separate primary stat they actually use. Wisdom is more of a mage thing, and if they go from left to right, being based off of the gauge here of strength all the way down to bonus, so bear in mind with that one. But as you can see, they each have a separate number of stats that actually need to be able to take it. Of course, going into more advanced classes as you go down the list, until you start hitting ones like the monk, samurai, Valkyrie, ninja, so on and so forth, paladin, whatever. where you need a metric shit ton just to be able to actually get a hold of being able to go into that class. Personally, I've played a bit of a lot of these classes. We need a good number of stats though to make it to where we're going to be able to even level up. Now, when it comes down to actually different classes, certain genders do actually take to apply with certain mythology, of course. Females only are able to be the Valkyries, and this may sound sexist for certain things that are inside this game, but it's not exactly. Anybody wants to actually get butthurt about it, why? It's a game. Okay? So this is one thing I want to put out there. But as you can see, we're getting a variety of different stats. Now, the max I've ever seen is like 30. But that is just as it is. I'm gonna actually get some decent stats and then actually continue on. I just wanted to show this as a good example here. I will cut back, mind you, but it's just something that's here. I'll get decent stats so I can actually pick a class and then enroll, okay? Well, see you in a moment. Welcome back. It took me a bit longer than what I thought it would, because one thing about this game is it always makes your mind basically go numb. What you have to do to be able to get decent stat bonuses is basically get in and out repeatedly of the character creation menu here. But the problem with that is you repeatedly get in and out, in and out. Normally all it gives you like 6, 7, sometimes 8. And then occasionally you get moments of good numbers you actually could pop up. By that time you're already too used to actually just going in and out constantly. In doing so, you don't think about it when you hit the back button to be able to actually get out. And in doing so, you have to go start all over again. It's one of those moments of, fuck, I had good numbers there I could have actually used. But that is primarily the entire deal with this. Of course, race does apply to a lot of this, by the way. For bonuses, some are actually built better for ninjas, mages, warriors. It primarily depends on what you want to actually play as. And just as a quick note here, they do have relatively decent female variations. Now, that's not like I'm going to say that I'm actually going to stick with one or the other. In general, I tend to go with male character because I actually male myself, mind you. Don't think that's actually me being sexist or anything, just literally let it be. But I do need to pick a race. As you can see, some are actually better with the vitality, agility, and whatnot. Let's see. I'm not too sure. Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, these are really good for monks. Thieves, you know, standard things you could actually tell by the way they look. But I'm not sure which one to go with. I should have thought of this beforehand. Let's see. Don't want to go with human because the fact is human literally just has some of the worst stats in the entire game. So, yeah. Let's see. I guess I'll go with the Diablos race. I'm gonna stick with neutral pretty much. Let's see. Okay, we already have one we can actually go into, so let's go ahead and actually see what we want to go into. The warrior, of course, is a standard sword and shield type. Mage is black magic, white magic for the devout. I would say this is kind of like the cleric of this game, but the fact is, if you look down, there's a cleric right here. It has really both magic, actually. Normally clerics inside of games actually have basically being You have healing magic, while the other one is the wizard that has the damaging magic, and you have buff and debuff between the two. It seems the clerics here are literally just both. You have to be either good or evil to be able to actually take this as a class, mind you. A paladin, you have to be a good male. It's basically the counterpart of the Valkyries. One of the reasons why the stats are always so high. Samurai uses black magic, more of a physical martial combination. In some games, especially tabletop RPGs, the samurai here would be the best example of like the magus inside of Pathfinder or the Eldritch Knight inside of D&D. As the example of it uses martial and magic proficiencies to be able to actually fight. So I always take a drink, but just because that it's there does not mean you want to go there. Rangers use psychic magic. I didn't actually remember that. It's been a while. Alchemist, black. I would assume that they would actually be a lot better at crafting things to a degree. A lot of standard RPG games actually use them as a form of a crafting system. Something other than the standard, oh, go to a blacksmith here. This is the only way to be able to do things. Especially in Pathfinder, they're a weird one. My dad loves playing the Alchemist class, and he's not been able to actually find a way to make it make a bad character with them. At least not yet. I imagine there's a way, but you know, just standard thing. It makes it a little difficult to actually find when it's actually really supported class, which is a good thing, mind you. I don't want to go warrior because the fact is a little bit bland for this, in my opinion. Of course, each of them have their own skills. Alchemy, I don't know. Of course, another blurred out, but let's see. We have psychic magic with the monks. You can bare fist and knuckles. I imagine they actually use them more proficient than any other class does, because the fact is, if I remember correctly, you can actually have an unarmed character and actually still use your fist to fight. It's not as effective as the monk. You know what, let's go monk. So we need 13, 9, 12, 13, 10, 9. Okay, let's go with this one at a time. 13. Let's see, 9's already covered. 12. Faith has to be 12, okay. Ah, fucked up. Good thing I just need back out. Okay, let's see. 13 vitality, 10 agility, 9 luck, okay. So 13, 9, no, 9, this was 10. I believe, no? 13, 10, 9. Oh yeah, vitality. Fuck there. Okay, we have 4 stat points, we have 3. I imagine it's actually going to be more of a melee fighter. Faith primarily is for your white magic, while your wisdom is for your black magic. Luck covers critical hits and chances to hit, I imagine. Agility, there's not too much to explain for the stats here. Only thing I'm actually 100% sure on is vitality and strength. Vitality, of course, increasing health, while you have the the strength increasing damage. But wisdom is relatively high because of being a monk to begin with, is what's needed. Let's see. I accidentally subtracted without meaning to. That was 13 and strength I fucked up on. Okay, as base stats, let's see, we need a relatively high vitality and a relatively high strength. We need a high, well, we need high faith. I imagine the psychic goes off a little bit both the wisdom and the faith. That's why both more really high, well, relatively higher. So let's increase you back up so we can choose the monk. Let's increase the faith by 1. Let's subtract the vitality. Vitality and strength, let's increase higher again. Okay, so we're gonna be a Diablos neutral monk. Okay. And of course, as channel name, I'm gonna be going like this. This is just so I actually have more separation, like I've stated before in other videos. I didn't mean to hit click female. Enroll. Yes. Now if we hit edit, we can actually go into, as you see, there we are. Male monk. You actually select as being inside of the party, front of the lines actually. We need to use the front line fighters to start off with. Let's see. No, I didn't mean that. Samurai would be really good to have, but Valkyries are extremely powerful and can use healing magic. Let's see. The Evocals really use summoning more than anything else. So that is something there. Clay being a dwarf. Okay, Clay's a dwarf. What I want is to be able to have a good variety. We have damage dealing with psychic magic and healing magic in the mix. We have two of them being melee fighters. Let's see, if we go with Samurai, we can actually have black magic thrown into the mix. As you can see, we do have relatively lower defense. We have a relatively higher attack and whatnot. Health a little off. This is pretty much what the stats are for. Is the reason why they're so important for the class in general. Now that we've got the front lines, we need to figure out the back lines. Obviously, a wizard and a cleric would be really good options. Actually, let's go with a ranger as well, because we get a bit of range fighting inside without being the magical sorts. And I will say, that's us. Now, when it comes down to this, there's not exactly a chance to save them if they die, really. There is, you die and you have to pay to be resurrected. So primarily, for the off time, we'll be actually moving back and forth like this to be able to actually encounter a creature, which normally I encounter a creature relatively quickly. I'm staying right here so it's an actual exit. And, of course, our main dude there, Armand. I forgot to put a D. Fuck. Oh well, too late now. Let's see. Students reached out and touched the orb. Recycle bin. Nothing there. No, we're not gonna warp to a different location. I did not know that was there. Come on, are we gonna encounter a creature or not? I want to stay by this so we can actually get at least one level in. This is the point. You have front lines and back lines. You have a breath weapon, which I don't know exactly how that works. It's like only the second time I've used them. Valkyries, you don't exactly have white magic too much in the beginning. You have the breath weapon? I remember using Samurai, I didn't have a breath weapon to begin with. Is it possibly racial or something? But as you can see, fire is a magical spell that affects all the front line, mind you. And you can see also fires here. There are two, of course, that are outside of battle. Fuck, I need to use a ranged weapon. That's not too good. I need to get a ranged weapon for Maya, I believe. That's how you pronounce it. Okay, the gambit is different techniques you can actually use in combination of certain characters. Run forward, you get all, and the ones above that, you actually get literally every character inside. It primarily depends on who's the top one in the front, to a degree, and also what other characters you have inside. So it depends on a lot of different things. Primarily, what's going to be here is trying to level up, because we are weak bastards. Of course, ones that are highlighted are the ones that are actually in combat at the moment. Magic will, of course, be able to deal more damage than anything else. To be expected. But the fact is, you run out of it more quickly, as you just seen. Literally two spells, and you just can't cast more damage dealing. If I come back to this, it'll be more of a I'm gonna train later on kind of deal. Yes, I want to actually get out of here. But this is pretty much the game. It may be a little disappointing as looking at it, but that's just the way it is. We do have classes though. I don't want to get too much into this Ultimate All-in-One because there's a lot still to be done. But if I'm not mistaken, they'll actually have starting gold. So let's go to the infirmary. Can we? No, we can't. I don't know what the donate does, truthfully. I don't know what the donate does because I haven't really done it too much, I imagine. Principals, the office. Fuck, I was trying to think of what it heals. In the dormitory. Rest. You can make all characters rest. And restore MP. Which is one biggest thing. Now, if we actually, if I remember the buttons correctly, what button was it? I really just don't know. What button was it? Ah, shit. Okay, that does that. That separates off between everybody. Okay, let's see. We're out here. Can we... That's it, magic. Okay, with having a cleric inside your party, it makes it really beneficial because the fact is, it enables you to be able to do this. It's a cheeky moment. Less money in the long run. I don't think anybody else really got hit. Because you can heal the mana for free, but the fact that if you have a cleric or something that can actually heal inside your party, it makes it very easy to actually play the game, start off with lace. Because you can actually restore the mana, use the healing magic, restore their mana, and keep going down the line if you actually heal everybody up. Now, I want to go to the campus store at the moment because we severely need to get my bow. Because when you talk about ranger, I normally think bow, usual sort. Let's see. Let's see, sling, bow, and arrow. That's what we need. Uh-oh. Okay, the arrow costs 600. We can almost afford that now, but the bow we're fucked on. Let you hold on to the money for now. Let's see, what can we sell? You have a student ID, can't sell that. Element, worth 300. Let's see, sell 10. Item has been appraised. Okay, we can't do that, so we gotta actually appraise it. How much to appraise? 300. God damn. Bolt powder. There's actually a very extensive crafting system inside of this game. Okay, what difference did it make? It didn't make any difference at all. Well, let's see. If we continue the storyline, we can actually go to, I believe, the laboratory. Unless I can actually do it now. Alchemy. The ingredients. We don't have anything. Okay, so since we don't have anything, we're gonna actually have to go and actually get materials, but the fact is that'll be more of a downtime thing that we're doing. Oh, now I can make a short bow with broken bow and wooden block. Of course, gold needed. I'm guessing these are different type of recipes. We have synthesis recipe, disassemble, result. Okay, so we need to be able to get a hold of a broken bow and wooden blocks for the first one, being the short bow. And then we need to be able to get a hold of wooden chips and stick bundle. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit of a complex thing. I imagine, if I remember correctly, we can actually unlock things in the future that we can actually create and upgrade. If I believe correctly, they do have a certain limit though, because you gotta find stronger ones in the future, and then you can actually do so. Short sword won't actually benefit you too much, the main character, which is the one up top. Knuckles, okay, brass knuckles. Let's see, iron scrap, iron chunk, and then, okay, so these are actually different as it is. As you can see, they each do have different stats. Let's see descriptions. No extra effects. Can be either all. Can be either all. Female. Male. Doesn't matter. Level 3. Level 14 is not good. Let's just go over here. Let's see what's the level requirement there. Fuck. 13 to equip. Shit. I'm not gonna say it's not powerful. I'm gonna say that Maya's fucked for the time being. So let's try to actually go to the first quest. Let's go to library. Let's see, bulletin. Let's see. What to say? This is your first. Okay. This goes into alchemy. I bet, which is actually important. Okay, so I'm not gonna actually read off everything. It's just so we can actually go ahead, because the fact that she repeats the entire same thing over and over. If you wish to actually have me read it out loud, do comment down below. If I remember correctly, it was either the library or the office. Oh yeah, we can actually expel people, by the way. Basically frees up character slots, but the fact is it causes problems. But, okay, I really should have read that, mind you. My fuck up. Laboratory. Possibly have to go laboratory. Alchemy. Yeah, okay. I really should have paid attention. More infirmary. Nope. Library again? Let's see. Accepted. Does it even say where I have to go? No. Oh, that was my fuck up. Campus store, maybe? I don't remember. Laboratory again? Okay, I have no idea. I really should have paid attention more. Well, my fuck up. Yearbook, map. Okay, this is nothing too important there. I really need to find out how to do this. Oh yeah, fuck. Remember now, reporting in. Okay, so you're here for orientation. Great, I hope you all brought good walking shoes. The quicker I get you guys used to the school, the fewer questions. Okay, so this is actually basically taking us around the school, it seems, for the time being. Let's see, so school, dormitory. Okay, yeah, she's just showing us around at the moment, which is relatively good, I imagine. Let's see. This one, say 4 students. One. Lost the dormitory. Okay. So that was completion of the first quest, I imagine, or relatively. These are different students here, obviously. We probably won't survive, which is not too good. Okay. The reason why is we're gonna get our ass kicked. it's really unfair the way the combat system works sometimes. It's basic Final Fantasy startup, but it seriously just is head thrown in. You really have no room to fuck up, which to a degree makes sense. But one thing I really need to look up is what the donating for the infirmary does. Maybe it makes to where you actually get more bonuses, or eventually be able to provide for free. I don't know. Because that's one problem with the game. It's you start off the game, you have a set number of characters already pre-made. You create your character, you go into the first dungeon or whatever, and then they all die. You go back to the school because of it automatically. The only way to get them back is to revive them, and you're screwed because the fact is if you don't have enough money for it, there's no way to do so. And another thing is you don't actually get the gold and shit back, if I remember correctly, until you actually revive them, which makes it nigh impossible to be able to do certain things. But I do think I'll play this later in the future. Not exactly now, but well, I'm playing it now, mind you, yes, but yeah. So what do we need to put in? Speak with, no, this is actually something different. Well, I'm gonna have a lot of work ahead of me for this, it seems. So, thank you all for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe if any game you actually want to see me play. Let me know if there's anything in particular you just want me to play, mind you. If you just want to see me do for the video, go ahead. I will probably play this in the future, but the problem, of course, with that is timing. So I will train, of course, ahead of time before the next one. Hopefully, we won't be ultimately fucked. But it will be a while before we actually gain magic for both Jen, for all of the front row fighters, Armand, since I forgot the D, Jen, and Scott. They take a while. I originally got up to like 10th level or so, and that's eventually when the samurai learned their first spells. I imagine that's how it's going to be in the future for this game here, and it's going for pretty much the primary, secondary casters. I say secondary because wizard, no, cleric, primary, but I do hope to get my bow before next video actually is recorded. But thank you, and I hope to see you in another video.